Hey, it's Caveman, movies and more. And this here, let's get it. I have a P.O. box, so I don't care if you guys see the address or whatever. But this has got to be the biggest KINO order I've ever placed. I was in the process of waiting and waiting and waiting for the sale and wanting to get titles I'd missed out on. And thankfully, 50% of these came with slipcovers, and but 50% of them didn't. And then I got one kind of fuck up thing that I got to talk about in here that hopefully will save you guys a little bit of trouble. Now, this sale started right when I was in the hospital, getting transferred out to like the thing to be treated for with antibiotics stuff. And so I placed this order, and then I was planning on, like I said, showing everything off when I got home from the hospital. But then Miss Caveman, and we really do appreciate everybody's keeping us and her and everything in your thoughts and prayers, and really do appreciate that. Anyways, I'm gonna try to go through this real quick. There's a lot in here. A lot of it is stuff that's like nostalgia for me. Most of these were like between $6 to $9, except for the 4Ks. All the 4Ks were all like $16.99 for these. That's the Last Castle. There's a bunch of people in the community that I found out that have not seen this movie. If you have not seen this, you need to find it. James Gandolfini is a really great role in this. Doesn't play a really nice guy, but he plays a really good asshole. Mark Ruffalo is an early role for him. I think that's Delroy Lindo. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is Delroy Lindo. And then Robert Redford. He's really great in this and in Sneakers and in Spy Game, and there's so much that he's good in. But I think we're going to show off all the slipcover stuff first. So, Catch a Thief. I've never seen this, so it's going to go into the Something Rotten stack for Gizmo's channel. Mystery Men still has a slip, and this was, again, like $16.99. They were either $16.99 or $17.99, but I think this one was $16.99. 80s nostalgia and stuff. And I've never been like a big Chuck Norris person, but I've always been interested in seeing this Octagon, and this is going to go into the Something Rotten stream stack for Gizmo's channel. Face Off. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. Really great, cheesy 80s, 90s movie. And I just heard the shake, and oh God, I hate that sound. But Kindergarten Cop, this came out a little while ago, and it was $17.99 on the sale. 3 Days in the Condor, $17.99 on the sale, and it just came out. This has been out maybe 6 months, maybe a year, but it still has a slipcover. Ones that don't have slipcovers are surprising, but they're not deal breakers. Silence of the Lambs. I'm not a big horror person, but I know this is something that Miss Caveman would enjoy. Nobody's Fool. This one I think was $16.99 or $15.99. I can't remember. Staying Alive. Staying Alive. Staying Alive. Yeah. Sorry for a little dance thing there, but yeah. And the one that surprised me that doesn't have a slipcover, and I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm really thankful to have this movie. but I'm kind of sad I didn't get the steelbook. I think you get the steelbook through Orbit, and it's a 4K steelbook. Since this didn't come with a slipcover, I much rather would have had that. That's Ronin. This is one of those movies that has one of those MacGuffins in it where they never really tell you like what's in the box or what's in the case, or you know, they're striving this whole movie to get this case, but they never reveal what's inside the case. Also, two of the best car chases I've ever seen in a movie. Killer's Kiss is a Stanley Kubrick's movie. I always wanted to... Stanley Kubrick he's hit or miss with me. Some stuff I really dig of his, but then other stuff is like really off base. There was a release of this movie that's supposed to have like 2 different movies on it, and I'm not sure if this is the one that has the second movie on it or not. But so Target, this one is on YouTube for free to watch. Matt Dillon, Gene Hackman. What is funny about this movie is nowhere in the movie do they have a scene where Matt Dillon is holding a gun like this. Nowhere. It's like one of those false advertising kind of things that I really kind of like hate. So, Gator. I've always enjoyed Burt Reynolds, and I've been trying to get back into his older filmology. And again, this has been out for a while, and it's slipcover, and it still has it. And I want to say this was like $8 or $9. 2 Days in the Valley. If you've never seen this movie, you really need to check it out. It's kind of like a seductive kind of thriller kind of movie again. Charlie Theron, Jeff Daniels, Terry Hatcher, James Spader. James Spader plays a kick-ass role in this movie. Eric Stoltz and Charlie Theron and Danny Aiello plays like a down on his luck person who's just kind of like thrown into this situation. And they have like a kind of a cute little love story with this character and another character in the movie. Then we have No Mercy with Kim Basinger and Richard Gere. It's been so long since I've seen this movie, I don't know if I've seen it or not, so it might go on the stack for the rotten. Okay, for the oh shit thing that I did, I've never seen this movie, and this is the movie that was released before the TV series. And this has got like a strange dynamic to it too, where they started the series, or they were going to do a movie, but all this came out around the same time as Star Wars. And Star Wars was a big money box office thing that everybody was trying to cash in on it. So they had done this kind of like made-for-TV movie, but then the studio said, you know what? We got this whole thing with Star Wars and everything. We want a TV series. So then they, released this. So the oh shit thing is that this movie is included in this set. And then there's just 2 seasons of the TV show. But you got Twiggy and bit where I can't do his voice. I'll figure out something to do with the extra copy of this. But I think this was like $20 on the sale, and then this was like 10 or something. And this is like the last one with the slipcover, and it's going to go on the stack for the something rotten. But Stunt Rock, it just intrigued me. It's probably going to be horrible, but again, it was around the $5 to $6 range. Okay, I'll try to go through these pretty quickly. These are some real bangers that I really recommend. None of these came with slipcovers, sadly. But secret of my success was under $10. You need to get this movie if you've never seen it. Headshot, it's going to go into the something rotten stack. Hard Target was one I missed out on. I missed out on Out of Sight. Again, no slipcover. Oh God, this was just 80s cheese. Just love. Melon Goatee, Bird on a Wire. Please comment below if you've seen this movie and if you love it like me, because I really do love this movie. The Chamber, it's a decent movie. Like a group of judges that get together and like make a final decision on like an outcome of charge a person and how they deal with them outside of the courts. Black Moon Rising is on YouTube for free to check it out and watch it if you like. This was $8. Best and Loose, Richard Pryor. I don't really need to say much more than that. Okay, I got a lot to say about this, but I'll try to keep it brief because that many more to go through. But Taffin, this movie is on Tubi. There's an uncut version on Tubi, but if you pay for YouTube like I do, because I do content on there and I don't want to watch commercials when I'm watching channels I support and stuff, they have an edited version of this movie on YouTube, and the only scenes that are missing from the YouTube cut is two nude scenes. There's a love scene early on with this chick and Pierce Bronson, and then there's a stripper scene in a bar, and then I think probably also the music probably was like flagged it for copyright or whatever. Those are like the only two scenes that are missing, but you can find them on TV and you can kind of fast forward to them if you want to see those bits. But it's really a really great movie. This is like one of his early roles. He plays like an Irish Shylock. If you know what a Shylock is, it's like a bounty hunter for loans, I guess you should say. Could say he people that are owed money by other people go to him. Hey, I look pretty good as Pierce Bronson, don't I? Even the hat kind of works too, doesn't it? Anyways, so this is really pretty great. So yeah, check it out. And this was like under $8. Stick, Burt Reynolds again. There's one movie that Sharky's Machine that I haven't been able to find anywhere yet, and a lot of it is I just don't want to pay like 20 or $30 for the movie. But Sharky's Machine, if you've never seen that one, and sadly it's not really any place where you can stream it. This was a no-brainer. This is like $6, $6 or $7 for the sale. FX and FX2, great little feature. This isn't a great movie, but this is just nostalgia for me, and that is Take This Job and Shove It. This is about the same time that monster trucks were like really became like their own thing. Before they were like ridiculous as they are now, they would just take like just a regular truck and like put humongous tires on it and lift it up. It seems very minor today, almost like a factory stock truck that you can buy like this today. The four-wheel drives have really gone really extreme. It's just a cheesy good time, and I don't know. I might end up regretting this one. I don't know. one that I have not seen. It's going to go into something rotten pile. I've always wanted to see this movie, and I was really hoping to get the slipcover for it, but they didn't have it, and it's Live and Die in LA. And lastly, this is for the people that are on those gaming streams, like on Bob's Blu-rays and stuff. They did something recently where they were talking about movies like with National Lampoon in the title. I've never seen this one, but this is like one of those 70s casts that were like, Mad World. I'll read off some of the names because I don't know a lot of these people. Some of them you'll recognize, but my gosh. Robbie Benson, Richard Widmark, Diane Lane, Candy Clark, Christopher Lloyd, Peter Riegert, and Ann Dusenberry. Just real quickly, the thing on the game show thing was, like the movie has to have National Lampoon in the title. So, yeah. I didn't play that game and didn't think about that when I was getting this, but yeah, I just saw that recently and just thought, if you guys don't know about it, if you can let me know in the comments or whatnot if this is like any good or total dog shit or whatever. Now this would be like a pretty impressive elevator thing if I was talented enough to be able to do that kind of thing, but I'm really afraid that I'm going to end up dropping all of these. But again, got a lot of slip covers with this. But here's the elevator. So there you have it, guys. Again, leave your comments below of anything that you've seen in this that I've picked up that's going to the something rotten stack. If there's something I should totally avoid and not see, or if there's something you think that I should have gotten from this sale. I know that there's a couple of movies like The Package that I wanted to get that I'll just have to wait until another sale later on. But with that, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to try to record a couple more different videos, so you're going to probably see this get up for like the next few days or whatever. But thank you guys for watching and supporting this channel, and also thank you guys for having me on your stuff all the time. I really do appreciate it. I'd like to get to a point to where I can edit at some point, but at least I can make thumbnails. So anyways, with that, guys, we will see you all on the next one. Later.